This is CIXX-FM, live from the School of Media and Digital Arts at Fanshawe College in London, Ontario. This is XFM News.
Good afternoon, I'm Daniel Monroy. Today we're having a hazy sunshine and it will be warm. Right now it's 28 degrees. Special air quality alerts lingers as summer heat scorches London. Evan Fredrickson has the story.
Wildfire smoke from northern Ontario has caused a special air quality statement, and Ian Hubbard, meteorologist for Environment Canada, is hopeful the air quality statement will end at some point tomorrow.
The smoke that we're seeing over the area, again, just the way the general wind pattern is changing and moving, we are expecting to see conditions improve tomorrow. Hard to say exactly when in the day, but certainly I would say by the time we get to tomorrow evening, we'll start seeing improved conditions at the surface. And beyond that, the next couple of days after that should be okay in terms of air quality from the wildfire smoke.
In the meantime, people are urged to have caution outside and reduce outside time as much as possible. Evan Fredrickson, XFM News.
The CEO of TikTok is asking the industry minister for an urgent meeting about Ottawa's order directing the company to shut down its Canadian operation. Diana Misuna expands on this.
According to a letter obtained by the Canadian press, TikTok's Shu Chu wrote to Melanie Joly on July 2nd, asking her for an in-person meeting within 2 weeks. It stemmed from a November order by Ottawa that TikTok dissolve its Canadian business following a national security review of the Chinese company behind the social media platform. Chu argued that order was made in different circumstances when it looked like the U.S. was going to ban TikTok. While TikTok was told to tail off its Canadian operations, the app would still be available to Canadians. Diana Messina, The Canadian Press.
And on the Texas floods, crews are expected to resume looking for victims of the flooding that killed at least 132 people after more heavy rains temporarily paused their search and rescue operations. Jim Ryan has more.
Once the weather clears, search crews in the air and on the ground will be back in the central Texas countryside looking for more victims of the flash flood. Meanwhile, in the week and a half since the disaster,
the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country has received more than $30 million through the Kerr County Flood Relief Fund.
Foundation CEO Austin Dixon says the pledges of help have come from more than 100,000 individuals, organizations, and corporations. Jim Ryan, ABC News, Dallas.
A new national study suggests that pandemic didn't just change our routines, it changed our waistlines.
A new study finds that obesity rates in Canada rose sharply during the COVID-19 pandemic, and the trend is showing no signs of slowing. Researchers analyzed nearly 750,000 Canadians and found that 1 in 3 adults now live with obesity, up from just 1 in 4 in 2009. What's more alarming is how quickly the rate climbed after the start of the pandemic. Before COVID, obesity rates rose about 0.5% per year, and since 2020, the rate has doubled. Young adults, especially women, saw the biggest jump, with experts pointing to disrupted routines, gym closures, and more time indoors. Health leaders say it's a wake-up call for stronger prevention and to treat obesity like the complex health issue that it is.
Researchers say that without targeting action, the long-term health impact of this trend could strain Canada's healthcare system for years to come. In sports, in the MLB, the Toronto Blue Jays lost 6-3 versus the Athletics yesterday. The Detroit Tigers lost 2 versus the Seattle Mariners for a score of 8-4. And in the Club World Cup, Chelsea defeated Paris Saint-Germain for the final of the tournament and lift the trophy. And the London Mayors win both their games during the weekend against the Royals on Saturday and the Maple Leafs on Sunday. In the CFL, the Tigers defeated the Red Blacks on Saturday, and the Lions won versus the Elks yesterday. XFM traffic. Lane restrictions are in place along Bradley Avenue for Jackson Road to Midwood Boulevard for repairs. Eleanor Street is closed from Florence Street to Francis Street for road and sewer repairs. If you have a traffic or news tip, you can call 519-455-NEWS. That's 455-6397. And your Environment Canada forecast. Today is going to be warm and humid. Tomorrow will be very sunny with a high of 31. And on Wednesday will be very cloudy with some showers and a high of 30. Right now it's 28 degrees. Find more news online anytime at 1069dx.com.